हेलो हेलो तेरी आवाज़ बड़ा पूरी हेलो हेलो
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Barcelona finding their passes. Ferran Torres. He's in a good position here. A probing pass. Neatly clipped into space. Araujo. It's not an especially good pass, that. Barcelona do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, smashing header! Goal! Barcelona! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well timed. Rijkaard. Time and again they are repelled.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Araujo makes the interception. Bellingham. Rijkaard. And it's Bellingham. And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Toure clears it away. And it's Messi. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? It's their second corner of the game. Climbs up big! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the second half gets underway. That's a sharp pass. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble laying.
Nice-looking ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. Whether they can sustain it.
And it's Bellingham. And that's an errant pass. And that take. Now it's Pelé. He's got away.
From the keeper, he read the situation superbly.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aimed beyond the defence.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will...
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pelé! Pelé!
Pelé really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
वीडियो को फटाफट से लाइक कर दो लाइव स्ट्रीम को गाइस।
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And Cruyff! And it's Messi. And he's lost his man here. Shapes to shoot! Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team create space and make good use of it.
Can he finish? Another save.
Cruyff really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's ambitious. And the keeper can swallow it up.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Tries from a long way out. And another try! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Cruyff. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Arsenal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Messi. Drive. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. This for the lead. He's buried it! 1-0! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Ruben Neves.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Looking for the run. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe might just make this. Neatly clipped into space.
This is the time you need that pace.
Messi. Showing great feet there. Driving on and make Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Barcelona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start.
And there's the shot! Pinches it off him. Isco is always scanning the pitch for targets. Into the channel. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Messi. Oh, this is a terrific run. It's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Messi stood his ground strongly. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a throw-in. Messi. Oh, that's delightful. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Isco did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Short changes him with that pass.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And this is Forlan. It's Forlan! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Forlan clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Had a few accusing looks coming his way. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Played into space. That is ended up in no man's land. Makaleli, the man we've all come to watch. And it's Luis Suarez. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Beckham standing over it. Plays it across. Up he goes!
Ibrahim.
They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Money. Bro, who you are watching, please do like and subscribe to this channel, bro, because I am showing in this channel regular division right push. Please support, bro. Hello, one guy I watching this stream, please like this stream.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Luis Suarez. Oh, that's nice. He's tried one! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
And here's Aubameyang. There's a no-nonsense tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, easy pickings there. Beckham. It's a searching pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Quality ball. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yaya Toure. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And here's Messi. And Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Arsenal have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. And that will be the final act. Barcelona are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Isco! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Law. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Messi powering forward here. Messi ploughing through. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Cruyff. Tries to pass it through. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Driving forward. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Goes for a shot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And here's Suarez. Messi picked out Brit. And the finish! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Goal! Barcelona! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Raul, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Shoots! And he hits the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Messi. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Isco. Cruyff. And that has been clubbed away. Pass somewhat off target. Threads one in. And this is Luis Suarez. And the shot! Against the crossbar. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Barcelona hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2. And we're off again. Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a key interception. Makaleli, the man we've all come to watch. Beckham, well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tar. And here's Forlan. Well read. And the danger is averted. Law.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now and the shot! And it's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Mbappe! Shot a goal! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Arsenal take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Yaya Toure. And it's Isco. It's a throw-in. Can he get on the end of this? Played out towards the right wing. Pele, and he's on his way. Shot, surely!
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players are...
Can he finish? And that could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Terrific header! Oh, crossbar! Arsenal have the chance to go the other way.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Forlan is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shift and Aubameyang! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Arsenal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's made its way to him. Look at the chance for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. What do you think about the formation here, Jim? And Beckham! Oh, would you believe it? The most decisive of all goals. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
I think this is a formation that offers excellent balance, Peter.
Particularly tried and tested in the Italian game, of course.
Yeah, and exported with great success too, because it allows half of the team to commit to either attack or defence. The three at the back and the double pivot, as well as the three attackers and two wide men. Teams often switch between this and 4-3-3 by dropping one of their pivots into the defensive line. It's very adaptable.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final.
Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. And he welcomes it in. And now they can spring out of defence. Takes a shot! Messi.
Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Goes for the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Ambitious ball here. Yaya Toure. Now he's got space here. Baresi. Cannavaro. Nicely weighted ball. He's being urged to shoot. Raul. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Baresi. Tar. Yaya Toure. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got away. Plenty to aim at here. Turns and goes back. Ibrahimovic.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's found a way past. He came in hard, very hard. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Toure getting this one clear. And they're back on the ball again. Beckenbauer. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, sweet feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And no, that was never going to make it. He can run onto that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to...
Decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Beckham goes short. And the shot! So, third corner of the game. Beckham plays it short. And a chance! Raul. And the first half is done. And we're off again. Messi, and he's found a way past. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Stick chance! Oh, he's won it! They willed it, and it happened! That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
And there you have it! Did anyone see this coming? Really?
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Literally. It could have gone either way as both teams desperately tried to win this, which produced a really exciting end-to-end encounter. If only every game was like this one.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's on his way! Shot could be on. Tar goes sliding in. Tar did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Beckham. And it's Cruyff. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Cruyff might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. Now, power or placement? Oh, he's won it! They willed it, and it happened! Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
And there you have it. All over in a Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Luis Suarez! Oh, he's done it! The most decisive of all goals! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Pete.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now he's gone for goal. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Costa Curta. And it's Pedri. Now it's Luis Suarez. Neymar. Mbappe. Costa Curta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Strokes it back. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's rather hopeful. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Pedro Neto. And it's Luis. And he's let fly. And no one is overly concerned about that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Neymar. The muscular approach does pay off here. Luis Suarez. He's having a hit! Oh, he's won it! The most decisive of all goals! And that is a super goal, a truly super goal.
Well, with the defence facing him, he had to get that right, and he did. I thought that was a very well-worked goal.
And that ends it. Well, who would have thought it? The most thrilling of endings. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the expert's hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Tries a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Oh, give it away. He's one-on-one. Isaac! Oh, would you believe it? They willed it, and it happened. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And with that, the end. And that is the beauty of it, and at the same time... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yep, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
And it's skewed away. Rijkaard. Law. Messi. And he's lost his man here. Can he finish? It's fallen kindly here. That is lovely from Law. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Barcelona are in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's a foul. It could be a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. A formality. We're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So a chance here. What can they make of it?
Well, it's a little too ambitious to go directed goal from here, I think.
It's bounced back off the post. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's going for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Takes a shot! Just off target.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Marquinhos is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Barcelona do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi in acres of space out wide. Raul.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Raul. Koundé. Haaland. Yaya Toure. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And that's the second half started.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Busquets plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And that's been won straight back. Rijkaard. Now it's Torres. That's a little off target. Beckham. That's a lovely, neat pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. In towards the back stick. That's a decent clearance.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Ball is over the line. Nice physical challenge. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he cuts out the supply. The ball has bounced loose now. He's gone for goal! Stojkovic. Dink through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Turns and takes a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No outsmarting him this time. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And they're not going to make any further. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Barcelona go into the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Succumbs to the pressure. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And time is up. Barcelona proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have.